Hello friends, I'm Smita Katti from the blog smilingcolors.com. In today's video, you will learn how to DIY your own mini art journal. I'm creating my book using one single sheet of watercolor paper today. This is the Arches hot pressed 140-pound paper, and we start by folding it. You can basically make this book with any paper you have, and this is a technique that you must try out. It is so much fun. You need to fold the paper in the middle, both ways, as you saw me just do. Then to form our pages, we fold once outwards, as you see on the screen. Now score all of your folds with the edge of your nail, or like I'm using here, try to use a bone folder. Now it's time to decorate a bit. I'm going to create an art journal, and I start by using my Tombow dual brush pens to doodle some flowers. I then paint over this with some water to create a soft, distressed look. In art journaling, you basically add layers and layers of details and colors, so let's call this layer 1. Next layer is all about color. I wanted a watercolor look, and since I already have my Tombow dual brush pens out, I scribbled some color onto the blending palette and painted using a paintbrush. This gives the exact look and feel of watercolors and is so easy to do. I mixed and matched colors here to give each sheet a different color. So now this is layer 2. A very smart thing to do in between layers is to let things dry. You don't want all the layers to blend, so I'm using a heat tool here to speed up the drying. You can also use a hairdryer to do this. Now my third layer is paper. I cut up some scrapbooking paper bits and I'm adhering it onto the spread here and there in random places. What this does is it adds some pattern and some other color to the page to enhance it. So that's layer 3 done. Layer 4 is going to be texture. I'm using some texture paste and spreading it over a stencil, not completely, just in little small areas to bring in the triangle pattern, and when this dries you can run your fingers over it and feel the texture. It is so cool. For layer 5, I'm adding some splatters. Dilute the color that we have on the blending palette and then use a paintbrush to flick that color onto the paper. I also used a smaller paintbrush later to add smaller splatter dots as well. Now before we move ahead, let's make the book. First you need to refold the paper and crease the folds that we had nicely. Then we want to cut along this portion only using a sharp pair of scissors. I know it's scary, but this will work like magic. Fold the paper horizontally, and then you want to hold the two edges and press the paper inwards and let the folds do what it wants to do, because the folds will just fall in a position. So here I'll show you that again. Just press slowly and voila, you have a tiny little book. Just to make sure that everything lines up correctly, crease the folds nicely again. Since we're using a heavy watercolor paper, you will need to crease the paper a few times. Then apply adhesive. You can use glue as well. I'm using the Tombow Xtreme adhesive. This is a tape runner and it holds heavy paper together very nicely. And then I'm going to press everything into place. And here we have a book. All we did was fold paper and glue it. How cool is that, right? The next layer in my art journaling, this is layer 6. I'm adding words and doodles with a black pen. I'm using the Mono Twin permanent marker and it does not bleed in watercolor, and I love it so much for that. final layer is to add some contrast. I painted white details around the book, and that's it. My DIY mini art journal is done and ready and so cute. Here's a quick flip through of it. Now there are no rules in art journaling. Just add layers of colors, details, textures, patterns, and create something that becomes uniquely yours. The main thing here is that the journal reflects who you are and you have fun making it. All the supplies I've used in today's video have been listed below, and if you have any questions about this technique or if you just want to make me smile today, leave a comment below. Comments always make me happy. Thanks so much for watching this tutorial, friends. Find more such tutorials on my channel. Happy crafting!